So this is a general reading for the collective. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love all of your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Please keep them coming. Oh yeah. Let's see what the energies are here. What does the collective need to know right now? Okay, they can't stand to see you shine. What else is new, collective? Whoa. Okay, return to senders backfired on them. The person hating on you has narcissistic behavior. Someone is doing black magic juju work on you. So they can't stand to see you shine, but you keep doing return to senders. The return to senders, you keep transmuting and sending the energy back. The person hating on you has narcissistic behavior. Someone is doing black magic juju work on you, but you keep sending it back to them. Now let's pull more cards. I'm Jamie Seaver 23. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love all of your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. You guys keep shining. Also, energetically, you're very regulated. You're very peaceful, regulated. You're very stable-minded. So whoever this person is, they are the opposite. It's almost like they want to project their personality traits onto you. So whoever this person is with narcissistic behaviors, they want you to exhibit the same kind of unhealthy personality disorders that they have. Yeah, they keep watching you in disappointment and regret. They're also watching you build your empire. More and more money keeps piling up. Okay, so collective, here's what's up. Let's say you've got a hot dog stand, for example. You got a hot dog stand. Maybe this person watching you, maybe they've been watching you since you first started the hot dog stand. Maybe the first day you sold one hot dog. They're like, ha, they only sold one hot dog. A week later, you sell 100 hot dogs in one day. They're like, oh, that was just a fluke. That won't last. Now you got 17 hot dog stands and you're selling millions and millions of hot dogs. They're like, oh, that won't last. It's just a fad. And then they're like, oh, collectives they're only selling hot dogs, that many hot dogs, because they know I'm watching them. They're trying to show off in front of me because they know I'm watching. This is how this person's mind is. So they've been counting every hot dog you sold or every hot dog that they've been able to see you sell, because I feel like you guys sell a lot more hot dogs than that. But that's just what they can see. Yeah. They'd be real mad if they knew about all the other hot dog stands you had. They think you got 17, maybe you got 150. Yeah, but whatever they can see, they're real mad. I feel like they can only see the Six of Pentacles, but really, you got bigger, better things happening behind the scenes. But yeah. Sending you the negativity, they have nothing but tower moments happening for them. All you got is everything you want. And now, not in a blueberry girl from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Daddy, I want it now. Not in that kind of way, but in a way of, I put in the work. I put in the work, so now I can bask in the rewards. Also, they hate the fact that you're able to go with the flow, reinvent. You're not rigid and you're not stuck in anything. So that's why you got new beginnings and good news constantly. This is something that's alignment for that stuff. When you're in alignment, when it's for you, when it's yours, that's what's going to happen. When you do what you're supposed to do, good things flow. There should be no resistance. The only negativity that someone, okay. Now you could have negativity caused by others. Yes, absolutely. So I am in no way saying that everybody is responsible for every bad thing that happens. I'm in no way saying that. But when you're in alignment, nothing and nobody can stop you. So for example, you get up every morning, you go to work, therefore you get a paycheck because you're in alignment. And I'm not talking about the government shutdown. Sorry, I'm so sorry for those of you that are not getting a paycheck right now. Hopefully this will end soon. But anyway, back to this. So for many of you, you go to work every day, you work your shifts, and then at the end of the week, you get your paycheck. Because you're in alignment, because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not refusing to go to work and then you show up to get your paycheck on every Friday. But you don't even work there. You're not showing up if you don't work at McDonald's, you're not showing up to McDonald's to get a paycheck on Friday, are you? You don't work there. So you would not be in alignment to get a paycheck for a place you didn't work at. So when you're in alignment, things flow, things happen. Now there's somebody who wishes that you were not in alignment, and there's somebody who wishes that you didn't realize that you have to put in the work to get a reward. Because this is no disrespect to anybody. Some people just don't know. There are some people who really believe that what just them waking up in the morning entitles them to $1 million. There are some people who believe that. There are some people who literally wake up in the morning and say, how come I don't have $1 million in my bank account? There are some people who honestly believe it's just, that's how it works. They don't understand you have to put in work to get things. Now that's not for all of you. For all of you, for most of you, you put in a lot of work. But like I said, you put in your work and you get the reward. You go to work and you get the paycheck. You're thankful to God and the angels that you even woke up in the morning. You're thankful. You reap a reward, right? You have to be in alignment. Gratitude is the best place to be because that gratitude puts you in alignment. So you guys know this, and somebody's mad that you know this because you can't, if you are in an energy of gratitude constantly, that's a vibration that attracts. Gratitude attracts. Complaining and I wanted and I don't have and you better and that puts you in an energy to lose. So somebody wishes that, the reason why a lot of the black magic and the stuff they're doing does not work is because you're too high vibing. They want you to be negative like them. They want you to look at other people and go, who do they think they are? Because if you're in that kind of vibration, you can't win. Somebody wishes that you would be in the same vibration that they're in. They wish to push their negative vibration onto you and trade it out for yours. But that's not happening. But they are desperate to do that. Let's see what else. And then we got the 9 of Swords and we got the Ace of Coins here. Yeah, they want to swap with you. Look at this. You're the Ace of Coins. They're the 5 of Coins. They're upset because they can't swap with you. They're going nowhere fast because they're not good people. You guys are in the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. They're in the 5 of Coins. Faith without work is dead. Absolutely. Thank you for posting that. So collective, it looks like you're doing a very good job of transmuting. If you guys are doing return to senders, your return to senders are going right back to these people. Yeah, they're getting what they gave out. Collective, I'm just going to say a few things. You guys know I'm not a bragger. I don't like to talk about the outcomes of the things that happened. You guys might be like, Jamie, you tell us all these things that happened, but then you don't say what happened to the people that did this. So I posted the stuff that was happening, the videos that I posted about the weirdos on my doorstep. I got law enforcement involved, but a lot of them, they were banished and they moved. I banished them. They moved, I was able to really, protect myself. Return to senders hit hard. There was lots of legal issues for these people. Lots of, they got kicked out. Evictions happened. So some of you, I am in no way, like, I hope I'm not preaching to you guys to let people harm you. That's, some people are like, well, Jamie, you just turn the other, where I need to turn the other cheek, I do, but if I don't need to turn the other cheek, I don't. So for example, if my family or I am in some sort of danger, of course I will take measures to protect myself and my family, whatever that may be, whatever I see fit in the moment. So each situation, everything is situational, right? So if somebody was to, would have gone into my home, I would have taken proper measures to protect me and mine, right? Whatever that may be, whatever it was called for. So I had to banish a lot of people from my doorstep, which successfully worked. Lots of things that I had to do to, and for those that I saw were really mentally ill, so I had to call the police, and the police told them not to go near me. So if you guys are in situations where you have to take matters into your own hands, do so. Of course, the power of prayer can move mountains, but if you need to call the police and get restraining orders and cease and desist on people, do it. If you need to banish people, do it. If somebody comes into your house to harm you and you need to protect yourself, do it. Whatever you need to do whatever you see fit. So some of you, but again, I'm not that kind of person that likes to talk about, I did a banishing and then 3 days later they moved, or I did a banishing and 2 weeks later they moved. Like, I'm not the type of person that brags about that kind of stuff, because it's not for bragging. It's necessary measures. I would only do those things if they were necessary. I don't just willy-nilly do things because I'm like, oh my goodness, they had a cuter shirt on than me, or wow, they're prettier than me, so I think no, it's only clear and present danger that I would do something like that. You would have to be a danger to me or mine for me to do anything like that. Whether it be calling the police, whether it be physically protecting myself, I would have to be clear and present danger. So just whoever these weirdos are, though, they're envious of you for some reason. Like I said, maybe it's because you wore a pretty clip in your hair. Maybe it's because your children are excelling in school. Maybe it's because you got a better position that you worked hard for and you went to school for. Maybe it's because you're blessed and highly favored. Wherever their envy comes from, that's on them. So the best thing to do is to, cheer other people on and do the right thing. But there are times in life where you have to protect yourself and do so as needed. All right, guys, JamieZebra23.com to Talk for Now. Love you long time. I do go live every night from 9 p.m. Central Time Zone to 10:30 p.m. Central Time Zone. Join me. JamieZebra23.com to Talk for Now. Love you long time.